I am here, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. So, I know we want to grow our teams. I know we want to find the leads. I know, yep, we're busy trying to see who is taking a look at what we have. Tonight, we want to talk, or today, or this morning, we want to talk where are your leads? Generating leads. Where can you find your people? Where can you find your leads? Now, they're not necessarily your people, but what if you could find the ways or find the places where your leads are hanging out so that you can check them out and maybe, possibly, they become one of your people because they're looking and you are looking. Hmm. I'm checking you out. I'm checking you out, right? So what if you can work on the places or go to the places where they're hanging out, and you now have an opportunity to check in with them to see what are they looking for, and they check in with you to see what are you offering, and maybe, quite likely, is that a yes or a no, or let me check you out some more, or let's see what you have to offer. So the conversation started. So we want to grow our teams, and we want to grow on social online, and we want to use the power of social media to grow our teams. Here I am. So if you're going to be joining me live, let me know where you're joining from. And if you're going to be watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from so I can come back and I can give you a shout out, right? Now, this is one, if you're in network marketing, social selling, direct sales, home-based business owners, and you're doing the marketing part of your business, this is one of the areas where people struggle with. Where am I can't find nobody. I don't know who to talk to. Well, who am I supposed to talk to? Nobody's talking to me. Well, I'm going to help you out tonight or today, this morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to help give you, share some ideas, share some places right here in social media that you can start looking. And you're there already, but you just don't know that those folks that are actually doing some things for you, kind of checking you out, are actually leads. Because what are leads, by the way? Because leads doesn't necessarily be your perfect prospect, right? Everybody that take a look at your business are not your prospect, not the maybe the person that you want to do business with, or maybe they don't want to do business with you either, but they're checking you out, so they show up, right? Oh my goodness, just pray for me. My throat. Let me get some water here, right? So they're checking you out, and you're checking them out. All right, so your leads. So, what are your leads? You go on social media and you do stuff, okay? And people would say, hi, hello, Miss Event. I'll give you a love, or give you a like, or make a comment. What would you consider those people to be? They're checking you out. You made yourself visible. You went out there. You said, man, I had a lovely day at the beach last weekend. You post your pictures, you post, your family. And what do you consider those people as? What do you those Maybe they're your friends, right? Maybe they're somebody from your high school. Maybe they're just people who just, maybe passing by and say hi, right? So we consider those people like, you know, they're just checking us out. So have you ever heard about top of funnel, right? And you know what a funnel looks like, right? I use a funnel to siphon off maybe liquids, maybe something I don't want to spill over, but I want it to go in a particular direction, so I channel it. All right. So you went on social media. I'm just giving you a scenario here because I'm here to help, home-based business owners, network marketers, social sellers, entrepreneurs, anybody who wants to build their business online using the power of social media. leveraging those tools and the strategies and the tips to build your business online. So we use the power of social media because that's everybody shows up on social media, right? Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. People are showing up there. So why aren't you showing up there? If you're not, it's time to start. But how are you showing up there? So if you're showing up and you're showing off and people are taking a look, those people are leads. They're not qualified leads, but they are taking a look. You stop their scroll, you pique their interest, you created the curiosity, so they want to take a look, right? So anybody that's looking at your stuff, they're leads. But are those persons your qualified leads, or the people that you think are getting really serious about your opportunity? Now that's when the rubber hits the road, because some half of those persons, or maybe 95 of those persons, ain't interested in your stuff, or they just are looking because there's so many other stuff. Social media is busy, my friends. A lot of us are here doing the same old in a different way, but boils down to be the same thing. So they're looking, they want to see what you got. So they might not take a stop at the first time. They might come back and then become. So the more are consistent, the more you continuously attract them to keep coming. Remember that. Put that in your back pocket. Now, so those leads, those persons, anybody that's looking at your page, your personal profile, your business page, they're looking at your stories, they're looking at your reels, and all of them they come to the party. But maybe not all of them brought wine, right? Or maybe not all of them brought food. So let's look for the ones who really come to have a good time. Now, how are you going to find those people? We're going to move to the next step, but not today. But I want to look at 3 areas that you should be really looking at if you're posting content in those areas, because we really want to know where our people are hanging out, whether they're going to be qualified as our bona fide followers, or team member or partner. We want to know where the people are hanging out, because we come on social media, we post our pictures, we post family, we post our content in different areas, whether it's a business, whether it's travel, whether it's health and wellness, whether it's happy juice, whether it's credit bureau rating, whether it's insurance. Oh my goodness, it's so much, so many things, right? But we post, people take a look, those are your leads. Now you have a responsibility to go back, check out your post. So say this morning I posted something here on social media. I try to go back intermittently and check to see if anybody responded, maybe to the questions that I asked or commented on the post I made. For example, over the weekend, we had one of my granddaughters was celebrating her birthday down at some park, the splash, young people love the water, the pool. We all like the pool, but they do different stuff, right? They like to play the little games. And so the old folks, more, when you get more matured, your stuff is a little different. But the under the adulthood, they play and they just don't have no fear, right? But so we went there. They had a good time in that pool. You got to watch them, because they want to go in there without their vest on and all that good stuff. So you got to, so the older folks got to, the lifeguard is there, but they don't catch everything. So they had a good time, a lot of them. Yeah, sometimes you wonder, where's this one? Where's that one? But they had a great time. All those, so we loved it. So I posted something about it, not a lot, but a little something. And a lot of people commented. It was her birthday. So people commented. So some of those persons are my friends. Some of those persons are just in my inbox. Some of those persons are looking at my profile. But they are all there. Those are all of them that commented are leads. Now, whether they're going to have an interest in what I do, yes or no, it really doesn't matter. But they showed up for me, right? So now I have a responsibility to go back and say thank you. I have a responsibility to go back and reach out to them, greet them, whatever the way is, an emoji, you name it. So your people are showing up for you. You got to go back and say thanks. You got to go back and say, what's up? You got to go back and be like, hey, I'm here, grinding it out, whatever, reach out. They reach out to you. You got to reciprocate the love, my friends. You got to give the love. You got to get more love. The more you give, the more you get. So those persons are leads. Now, at some point in time, some of those folks might be like, what you doing? I see you doing what you doing. Or you can have start a conversation yourself. Now you got to know and put those people in categories. Some of them are family members, some are high school friends, some are college friends. You know your people, and then you can make a group or a list. And so when you're sending certain stuff, you send it to that particular list. So if you know folks that are there that are entrepreneurs and they're interested in entrepreneurial ideas, and you put them in a list, you can create custom lists on in your Facebook page. You have those in a list. So when you're posting certain things, like you have a business idea and you want to focus on those folks, you send it to that particular group of people. And one of these days I'll probably show you how to do a custom list. We'll do some Zoom work very soon. So where are your leads hanging out? Where are you visible? That is number one. So if you're on Facebook, news feed, your Facebook stories, you're on Facebook Reels, you are on your personal profile, and if you have a business page, you like that's stories again, that's Reels again, and that's posting on your newsfeed. I mean, you can show up in. We haven't even touched Instagram Reel, Instagram stories, and just Instagram Live, and all those places you're showing up. You now have got to go back because people are showing up there. Yes, some of them sometimes be like, man, I got crickets. It's okay. It's okay. Your job is to show up. Your job is to show up and provide content, value added content. Feed the sheep, my friend. Provide the content, because one of these days they're going to start consuming your content. So they're going to show up in abundance, but you've got to show, because they want to make sure that you're authentic. They want to make sure that you're real. They want to make sure that, she's not only coming for this day and then I don't see her again. If you see you coming back, they go, oh, she for sure real, right? So check into your stories. So if you're posting stories, go back. Remember, stories are only 24 hours. You got to go back. Sometimes I miss the stories as well. I'll be like, oops, no, people, it commented, but then it's so many, because it's stories here, it's stories this. You've got to stay on top of this thing, my friends. And it is not a joke. It is not a game. It is work, because you got to stay on top of your stories. But if you're posting your stories, you got to go back. Check out who is checking out for you. If you're doing reels, you got to go back. See who is liking your reels, commenting on your reels, or reposting your reels. If you do post, you got to go back. People are sharing your posts. If you make interesting, organically created, your native post, Facebook loves that. And they will show your content. Now that increase, that's where the algorithm conversation comes about, my friend. Because Facebook, like, well, this person is creative. They start showing your stuff all over the place. They share it, they show it, or they bring people to look at it. So you got more eyeballs on you, more leads. Now, what are you gonna do with those leads? Then we're gonna talk about that on Friday. Okay, we're gonna talk about that on Friday. What do you do with the leads, apart from going back and showing the love and what are we going to do with them? Because you got to do something with them, right? We've got to qualify the leads and see who is actually having an interest in what I'm doing. Maybe they want to take a look. So maybe I need to approach them. Maybe I just, oh, so you can, categorize your people and work through them. Some people follow us for years, and then after a while, they'll be like, what is she doing? Some people just want you to reach out to them. Some people will reach out to you. So you gotta test it. Now, where are your people hanging out? Everywhere that you post. Does that sound familiar? So if you're an Instagram person and you're posting on Instagram, go back and look at your post and see who is liking it, loving it, commenting on it, sharing it, whatever, go back. If you're posting in stories, go back and look. They're coming. It doesn't matter if it's one. Somebody took the time out to check what you were posting. Somebody took the time out to check you out, to see how beautiful you are. Are you smiling, or you're well dressed, or what's going on? Your day is just goofy. They want to say, hey, hang in there, whatever it is. If you're posting on your personal profile, go back. See, one of the hardest things is to go back, right? We just want to post, give value, right? And we're not checking who is checking us out. Yep. So on Friday, we're going to talk about what we're going to do when we go back and we find what's going on. All right. I'll see you on Friday, but you continue to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online, and, leave your comments. I like feedback. I'm not afraid of criticisms, good criticisms. Even, sometimes it's destructive, but no, it doesn't matter, because all of it helps us to grow. I haven't arrived yet. I'm in the trenches with you, building my business here online, right? And just learning and growing. And as I learn and as I grow, I come and I share. Now, if you want to start where I started out, you can grab the link that I will post, YvetteGuerrero.com/AMF-book. Now, I started out in that arena, in the attraction marketing arena, where I learned a lot of stuff that you won't get ordinarily. But I come back and I share. Now, so go ahead and go grab your book, grab your series. Where some of them are free, some of them are, you pay a small amount of money for, but yeah. But all of this, I pay into my mentorship because I want to get it right. I want to get it right. And so, a lot of times we be like, we want to have this stuff, but we won't invest in ourselves. We've got to invest in ourselves, my friends. It's going to be out there, but how do you get it? Right? How do you get it? How do you get it and make good use of it? All right, my friends, go ahead and go to YvetteGuerrero.com/AMF book and grab your free bootcamp or your free digital product. Now, I will talk to you on Friday when we're going to talk about what are we going to do with those leads. What are we going to do for the people that are paying attention to our stuff? So we talk about lead generation. Of course, we want to generate leads, but what are we doing with them? I see you on Friday, my friends. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.